Hi guys, so I'm going to keep this intro short, but this is just a quick video on how I retouch my red hair in terms of the roots and just how I deposit some color back into my ends that are fading out. I usually dye my hair, or I do my roots around 2 months or every 2 months or so when I feel like it. I don't really mind if my roots are showing through. It doesn't really make a difference to me, but I'll do my roots every 2 months or a month and a half, and then I'll retouch the ends of my hair maybe every 3 weeks, just when I see that it's getting a little dull, because red hair does fade a little fast. Other than that, I'm actually going to list the products. I don't know if I'm going to do it after the intro or when, but I'm going to list the products, and then I'm going to have a video of me, not of you, a video of me showing how I'm actually applying the hair dye and how long I leave it for and all that good stuff. I'm actually waiting for my hair to dry right now so I can blow dry it, and I'm going to make a video on that as well, but I like my hair to be almost fully dry before I blow dry it. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay guys, I'm just going to fast forward through this part, but here I'm basically mixing my dyes. I'm using 2 tubes of the L'Oreal High Colors in magenta, and then I'm mixing that with a cream developer. I actually don't have a measuring cup for the cream developer, but it is 1 part of the dye and 1 part cream developer. I'm actually just eyeballing it because I've been doing this for long enough to actually realize what kind of consistency I need for the dye, but you just have to make sure it's a smooth consistency, and that it's not too thick and not too thin, and that it's blended well and there aren't any clumps in the dye. It's a 2.4 ounce tube of the dye, so you would need 2.4 ounces of cream developer as well. I'm using the 30 volume developer, and I'm just mixing that until it's nice and smooth and looks like icing on a cake, or for a cake. Okay guys, so I'm just preparing my hair for the dye. I usually just cut it in half and then tie one to the side, and then I put my gloves on, and then I start dyeing my hair. I always start with my roots because since the ends of my hair have already been dyed, they actually don't need that much more time to process. The roots are obviously virgin hair, so I would like them to process for a little bit longer, just so it catches the color a lot better. And yes, so I'm basically going and I'm using the end of the comb to pick out my roots, and then I'm making sure I cover all of the parts with the hair dye, including the back. And then I just flip it over, and I'm only showing you guys one side of my head, but I do the exact same thing to the other side. And yeah. And a quick side note for you guys, just make sure that before you start to dye your hair, you put some Vaseline around the roots of your hair, so on your forehead, the back of your neck, and your ears, just so you prevent the color from staining. As you can see, I didn't do that because I can never find the Vaseline. But yeah, that's just, make sure you do that always. This is where I use my semi-permanent hair color. I'm using this to dye the ends of my hair, so I'm adding half a tube of it to whatever was left with my L'Oreal High Colors in magenta, and then I'm saturating all of the ends with this hair color and making sure everything gets covered in that color. Come on, you gotta. Once I'm done saturating all my hair with the hair color, I make sure to comb through it. I tie it up in a bun, and then I just wait around 45 to 50 minutes. I always check up on my roots to make sure they have caught onto the color before I wash it out. And the best way to do so, you'll actually see a clip of me doing that, is I go into the sunlight and I use a mirror or my phone to make sure that all the color is even throughout my hair. Since I'm hiding it away. Come on, I wanna sing, I wanna shout, I wanna scream till the words cry out. So put it all on the page. I'm not afraid. We can read all about it, no. Oh.
also want to make sure you have a towel dedicated just for your hair because it is going to stain and your mom is going to kick your butt like mine does basically every time I dye my hair. But other than that, you are done.
Okay guys, so while I'm waiting for my hair to dry so I can blow dry it, I wanted to tell you guys the products I use to dye my hair and what I use to wash my hair dye out. So let's get into that. The products that I used to dye my hair were this L'Oreal Excellence High Color Highlights for dark hair only in magenta. So I don't know if that's going to focus, but I used 2 tubes of this. When I had, if you guys, a lot of you guys follow me on Instagram, you know that I cut my hair recently. So when I had longer hair, I actually used 3 of these to do my roots and everything, but now I need 2. So that's good. This, and then I use that with a Salon Care 30 volume extra lift cream developer. And I use the 30 volume because the 40 is a little bit too strong, and then the 20 doesn't really do much, especially if I'm dyeing my roots. So I find that 30 is the best volume for me to use. I got one of those hair brushes that you use to separate and dye your hair, but it's actually dirty right now, so it's in the wash. And then I use just a regular clear tub and that I mixed everything together. For the ends of my hair, because the ends of my hair were already lightly colored, I just needed something that's gonna deposit color back into it. So for that, I always use the Color Brilliance Brights Ion semi-permanent hair color in the color red, and I just used half a tube in this. You'll see it in the video. And then I mixed this in with whatever hair dye I had left after I did my roots. I mixed this in with that, and then I just saturated the rest of my ends with this color. To wash my hair, that's the #1 question I always get is, what do you use to wash your hair? And I actually just use baby shampoo. I've been using recently the Johnson's shampooing bedtime shampoo. The reason I use this one is because baby shampoo has less chemicals. It's meant for little kids, so it's less harsh in chemicals. That way it doesn't fade out the red color as much. I would say that it doesn't clean your hair that great. Like, it does clean your hair, but it's not like a clarifying shampoo where it will get all of the dirt and oil out, but it is good enough for me to use maybe every other day or every 3 days when I wash my hair, just so, and then it doesn't also fade the color of my hair. And my favorite conditioner at the moment is by Numi, and it's the Intense Renewal Mask. It's the green little squiggle thing on it, and I just leave this in as a conditioner for like maybe 5 minutes after I'm done shampooing. And yeah, so I forgot to mention that I actually got all of these 3 products. So my hair dye and the developer from Sally's Beauty Supply, and then I ordered the Numi Renewal Mask online. I bought this with their hair straightener and their blow dryer, which I love. So I ordered that with this, and my baby shampoo just at Walmart. And then same with the little brush that I'm using in the video. I bought that from Walmart as well. No, not from Walmart. I bought that from Sally's as well. And yeah. Hey guys, so thank you so much for watching. I know this wasn't the most informative in terms of how I keep my red hair. I know that's a lot of you guys were asking me that. I'm sorry, but I wanted to quickly finish this before it got dark out, and I need to head to the gym right now. So I'm actually gonna post a video, maybe I wouldn't say tomorrow, but like 2 days from now, just talking about exactly how to maintain your red hair and tips and tricks that I have since I've had it for so long. So yeah, I hope you guys liked it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.